Okay, there we go. So what actually happened was I had started routing my very first sawhorse, and as I was routing that one out, loud noise started to stop the router, and then the bit must have been off center, or it loosened because it actually caught the bushing, broke the bit, sent the bushing flying somewhere out there. I'm still looking for it. Can't find the bushing. I have the actual collar, the nut that screws onto it, but can't find the bushing anywhere for my 1/2 inch. And that was the only one I had. And I was really of a mind to do actually all of this with the 1/2 inch, as opposed to a 1/4 inch spiral uplift bit. In that, I just wanted to really I just really wanted to use a 1/2 inch, I guess. So in any case, that kind of stopped the show without that 1/2 inch bushing. I did have a 1/4 inch I could have gone to, and that was, swap it all out. But I went ahead, went down to the big box store, went ahead, bought a brand new bushing set for about $25, and I went ahead, picked up an extra 1/4 inch uplift, upcut spiral. And they didn't have any 1/2 inch upcut spirals, and nor did they have any downcut. So I went ahead and bought a 2-flute that I knew that in a pinch I could use that 1/2 inch 2-flute and make it all happen. So I was kind of set for backups, although I still would have only had 1/2 inch working bushing, so as long as I didn't screw that up. When I got back, I recentered my guide plate on the bottom, the actual bottom of the router, the plexiglass, recentered that, made sure everything was good, tightened everything down, and continued to check to make sure it's tightening. So it was completely user error. It was all me. So love the router. Had it for a long time, use it this much, but it was user error. I learned, it didn't get hurt. And so now I have an extra bushing set minus a 1/2 inch bushing. And maybe I'll find it, who knows. Okay, well, what's next? What's next is probably preparing the, ripping some material up and doing the 1/2 inch or 12 millimeter sides, which 2 sides and 2 ends and then a central support. And I'm actually going to do the rails for the table saw. That intrigues me. I do not like the DeWalt stand that comes with the DeWalt saw, the 2-legged. Well, it's, I can do this. That stand right there. I'm just never been a fan of this stand. And so because of that, when I saw Ron could actually suspend his table saw right from his workbench, I thought that was actually kind of a neat thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, even though the plans don't actually specify that. They are certainly on the... it's the, I guess they're calling it the Workbench 2. I keep wanting to call it just the Workbench, but the Workbench 2. So I'm going to adapt that for this so I can actually suspend my table saw. Well, that'll be next. I'll just probably show you some ripped parts and then maybe something after the assembly. Can't really do too many action shots, which is what I really like to see, people cutting, doing, and explaining. I'm not set up like that. I don't have any stands for my phone. So it's just me and my workspace. This is my workshop, so can't beat it, right? Okay, I'll see you back when I have more parts to show you.